He's coming back. He is coming back as the Man of Steel. Krypton's last son. He is back. Tom Welling is back as Superman. Oh my god. Bet you thought I was talking about Henry Cavill. Damn it, Warner Brothers. Tom Welling confirmed today that a sequel to the Smallville series is in the works in animation style. Pretty awesome. Now, the hit show ran for 10 seasons, 217 episodes, and the very last shot of the series finale was Tom Welling ripping open his button shirt to reveal he had a Superman suit. But we never really got to see him walk and talk and fly and fight in the boots, the cape and the suit, and it left fans wanting more. They wanted a movie, or they wanted more seasons. They wanted something to see Tom Welling return. Now, we got to see Tom Welling return for CW for the crossover event, which was kind of disappointing because in that timeline or that universe, his powers were gone. He gave up his powers. And all we got to see was Clark Kent on the farm talking to John Cryer's Lex Luthor. And many fans were like, really? Really, CW? CW writers, your writing's bad, but it can't be this bad. Come on, you're bringing back Tom Welling after what, 10 years, over 10 years, and you're not going to have the guy in the suit or the cape. You're just going to have him at his farm, doing farm stuff, holding a kryptonite rock or something. Pretty annoying. And many fans were disappointed. So I'm glad that we're getting a continuation of the story. I hope that the CW reference of the CW scene is not canon to this series at all. I hope it's just kind of a reboot of it, kind of in terms of Superman and Lois, where Tyler Hoechlin's Superman doesn't really talk about his Supergirl appearances or his crossover appearances or anything like that. But I'm excited. I really, really am. And to see Tom Welling return, even if it is just in animated form, it's going to be awesome. You know, how many depictions of Batman do we get every single year? How many movies, animated shows, games do we get of Batman? We hardly get anything of Superman, which is disappointing. And we all want Henry Cavill to return and stuff like that. But to see Tom Welling return is going to be pretty awesome. Now, Superman and Lois is a really great show, so I hope that this animated version of Tom Welling's character can be great as well. And we're finally going to see him in the suit, which is awesome. And what I loved about the original series is that every week there was a new villain. And for someone who's not a comic book reader, I got to learn about these villains. Like, oh, that's a cool villain. I never heard about that before. You know, Amy Adams even popped up as well. That was pretty cool. You know, so I got to learn. And Smallville was very, very much like me going to DC school. I got to learn about Superman as a character, you know, about these villains. And I thought that Tom Welling was and is a great Clark Kent. But we never got to see him as Superman at all. So I'm glad now he'll have time to shine as Superman. And maybe he can be a great Superman as well. And if he's as good as he was as Clark Kent, then you have to regard him as one of the greatest Superman of all time. And that's just a fact. That really is just a fact. Now, when he popped up in the CW Crisis event, he was pretty big. I thought he was massive. I thought he looked pretty stocky, muscular and stuff like that. So I am a little bit disappointed that we won't get to see him in live action again. But I'm sure the animated series will be pretty good. Now, he's working on it with Michael Rosenbaum, of course, played Lex Luthor. They've been good friends for years. He has his own podcast. There's been hints towards something like this happening, that they've been working on something. People are like, oh, a new series. But I never thought a new series would happen in live action form because of Superman and Lois. You know, there's a black Superman coming, Supergirl, Henry Cavill, is he in or out? We don't know. Stuff like that. So I would always presume that it would be in animated form. And of course, the cast is much, much older now than they were over a decade ago. So he said that most of the cast is returning and stuff like that. Well, just listen to it here and we'll see what he had to say.
Coming your way, Michael Rosenbaum and I are actually working on an animated series to bring those characters back to life and use as many of the original cast members as possible. Don't tell anybody though, it's a secret. We're still working on it. And maybe... So there you have it, right from the horse's mouth. They're working on it and they're hoping to bring back some of the characters or most of the characters. Now, I'm not too familiar in controversies and personal lives of celebrities and stuff like that, but I think one of the actresses was involved in some sex clubs or
cult or something. I don't know, but I'm guessing she won't be in it, so they'll probably recast the voice for that, or maybe just not have the character in it whatsoever. So there you have it, guys. Tom Welling is returning as Superman, as the Man of Steel, and this time we'll actually get to see him in the suit, in the cape, and in the boots, which was pretty awesome. It's going to be a sequel to the original series, and I'm intrigued to see what they're going to do with this, because these guys lived with these characters for 10 years. 10 years, year after year. They got to develop these characters, and I'm sure since the show ended, they've had thoughts, they've had ideas. Oh, it would be cool if we could do this, or we should have done this. Now they can. So I'm interested, I'm intrigued. They're only working on it. It's in early development, but I'm excited. But guys, are you excited for the continuation of Smallville? A sequel series in animated style is in the works, with everybody, almost everybody, set to return. Let me know below, guys. Give a like, comment, subscribe. I want to hear your thoughts. Will you watch this? Are you excited? Maybe you never watched the old Smallville show. If you didn't, you definitely should. It's definitely worth a good watch, especially if you're a Superman fan. But guys, thanks for watching. Enjoy and have a good day. And Tom Welling could be a great Superman now that he gets to finally put on the suit.